Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Final Fantasy Prefix to this video, and today we're going to be looking at Chizuru on the cheap version. She's cracked, definitely, but she does need a lot of support. Ironically, I wish I could say that. I wish that she was on the global version instead, because there's a lot of more support that gives MP, but she is on the global version already, so it's tough. The biggest problem that she has, she only has 8% MP refresh per turn, and her amp costs 500 MP. So I'm trying to work my way around that by bringing Durian, who can give 600 MP to one ally and has 3 uses on it. Now for mine, it's not as big of a deal, but the friend did not door pot. At least if they were able to door pot it, her MP would be over 1,000, so it would be pretty decent, but it's not even 1,000 because they didn't bother door potting. So if this is you, I'm calling you out. You've been stressing me out for a few hours now. And also, if you have an EX3 Chizuru, which is a paid unit on the GP version, get a better vision card than this. This is okay for like free-to-play players, but for paid, like people who are like whales, because you basically have to be a whale to get to EX3 Chizuru, why would you not put on a better vision card for her? Like, I've got Tidus vision card on mine. So on my base form, I only have Tidus S Timor, and I've got Tidus Vision card on the base shift form, and we're using the Dark Katana, the two-handed one. We've got a lot of attack, 300% LB damage, 300% Aqua Killer, and so like I don't know if you can get EX3 Chizuru, you should be able to get better equipment, like better vision cards than that. But the rest doesn't really matter too much. And if you don't know the secret to this trial, because this isn't on global yet, I think, is it? I don't know. What you do is you put the provoker, you make a provoker, and you don't care about the water. You don't, as long as they're provoking, because they're not going to get hit, but they will get hit with the DOT. That's why we have HP. So we have Uriah's TMR, and we have 2 Phoenix Jakes. You know, it can't be stacked on global. This is my Duran. But as long as you have someone provoking because the Imperil can be provoked as a 600% water Imperil that can be provoked one enemy, or one ally, sorry, and so your tank will get hit by that Imperil. So that's what you do. It's super easy to survive this trial. That's it. So let's get into it. So technically we could do something. We could do the rotation 1 turn faster, but the SLBs don't come up until turn 3. So I need that 160% water, wind Imperil, sorry. So really all we're doing is just conserving MP. We're just going to defend with them. And we're going to go ahead and, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal for these guys. So I think I'm going to skip ahead until we do a damage turn. So we're going to win imbue again, just because we can. We're going to use the 160% Aqua Killer, and the last one doesn't matter. So here's the rotation, and here's why it costs so much MP, is what I was complaining about. So this costs 150, the LB mod boost. This costs 500, so that's over 600 mana per turn, with almost no support. So keep that in mind. But I'm working with someone who didn't. It's really annoying. They didn't MP Potter for whatever reason. I don't understand why. Why wouldn't you do that? I don't understand. Why wouldn't you MP pot? Especially when you see someone who needs it. Like, seriously. So Duran can give 25 MP back on his chaining ability, which is mediocre, but whatever. As you can see, we took some tick damage there, but that's alright. So we'll use her SLB, get his SLB ready, get her. Her Brave Shift LB gives a 50% Wind Imperil field, if you're wondering why I'm bringing Ellie. Let those go through first. And we're going to go ahead and, with Duran, we're going to cover again so it lasts longer. We're going to give that. And we're gonna use a heal. Let that go through. Let's check the damage. 7.5 billion. 7.5 billion, guys. That's cracked. That's really cracked. Okay, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do this and this. And let's see if we have enough. Yeah, we have enough. That's insanely cracked, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and cover again. We're gonna go ahead and give MP, and we're gonna go ahead and do the smaller MP restore. And Ellie can chain, I guess. After she's used her field, she's basically just gonna chain a little bit with Emperor, and that's about it. As you can see, surviving this is pretty easy besides the DOT. The DOT is the hardest part. Do they still have their buffs? They should be up. We're gonna go ahead and do more buffs anyways. The other cooldown doesn't matter, I just felt like doing it. Let's check out, no, they were buffed. Okay, so let's check the damage again. That's so insane. That's insane damage, for real. That's insane damage, seriously, that's absolutely cracked. I'm trying to give them some LB fill. Okay, Titus STMR wore off now, so now our damage is not gonna be as good, but we'll make it work. We need to fill their LB up. So I don't think we need to do another rotation after this, so we can do this. Why don't we do this for some more LB fill? Hopefully this is enough. It's not, so we're gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna work on that. Alright, so we don't actually need, I tested it, so I'm gonna use the killers and that, I mean, we already imbued, but we're gonna redo it anyways. I found out we just need one. We don't actually need both to finish this. Yep. And once you beat that one, then all of them are dead. Alright, 7 turns. I actually beat out my 9 turns with a different setup. I had Jet instead of Duran, but Duran is so much better because you can give that 600 MP to one ally. And I never thought that would be useful ever, because I know the other ones have that as well. Some of the other ones have that from that collab. And I was like, why do they have that? But surprisingly, it's actually useful. I'm really surprised how much damage Emperor did. And Ellie. I'm actually surprised how are they doing so much damage. But obviously the real damage is coming from Chizuru. I don't know if is that the same? How are they doing so much? I guess I don't know. I guess it was just because we're doing neutral damage. Oh, I know why. Okay. It's the tentacles. It was the tentacles. They're doing so much damage to the tentacles because it's AoE damage. Now I'm understanding. There's no way they're doing this much damage to the main boss. This is the main damage source. And obviously, the friend is not as strong because they didn't. I don't think they even door potted her at all or done anything. So her attack was a little bit less. Obviously, this is the main source here, and you saw there we did 7.5 billion damage that one turn. That's just insane. So, with a proper team, being able to give them MP and hopefully a better friend, we should be able to do this a lot easier with other teams too. That's it, guys. That's it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Chizuru is broken on both sides, so I finally got this, whatever that is. Chizuru is broken on both sides, guys. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Peace.